Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine. Got something new that I want to show you. Not so much a new product, but we've done a new line of gear called Wood Tramp gear based upon products that I learned how to make from my dad, who learned it from his, and goes all the way back to about 1736 when my kin first hit these shores. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm out of the shot because I don't really need for me to be in this, but I want you to be able to see the new survival fire kit that Wood Tramp Gear is making. It's the same thing that you saw on the Backwoods Biker channel, the SFK-1. It's just that everything now is going to be under the Wood Tramp Gear. So, but we've made some changes to the SFK-1, some improvements, and I want to show you those. Number one, when you open this up, you're going to find that it has, of course, a striker. It has a ferro rod, and it has a new card in it that we didn't have before. It made it a lot easier. Folks were telling me that they were having a hard time reading those cards, so we went and we had some new cards made. Now, on one side it gives you the instructions on how to use the SFK-1, and also on the other side is some survival tips in case you find yourself in a tight spot. Really easy to read, really easy to use. And then of course you got the secret sauce here is the SFK-1 survival fire cakes that are in here. And these fire cakes, we've done a couple things with them. How do you like that sexy knife there? That is the Gray Mantiga folder. Man, is this a nice knife. I'm going to get it in the shot. Super duper knife, just came out by Mike Grayman, and I tell you what, if you're talking about an EDC knife that you can count on to be able to do survival tasks for you, bushcrafts, this is a great knife. Anyway, that's not what this is about, but I wanted to show you the cake is because we were doing these. We first started out, they were this size, and then folks were saying they wanted something easier to deal with, so we went ahead and cut them, and then we got more emails that said, hey, I'd rather have them in one whole piece. So that's what you have here, in one whole piece. That's what comes in the kit, and these kits are $18 on the website, woodtrampgear.com, or you can still find them on backwoodsbiker.com on the purchase page. But I wanted to show you how to use these the correct way. I'm going to put that knife away. But I'm not going to cut up a new cake here. I've got one that's already been cut right here. Okay. When you get these cakes, when you get your kit, my recommendation is that you take it out and you immediately cut your cake, you know, even if it's just in half, and then, you know, cut it in other different pieces. But let's just take a look at that. All right. This is the size that I recommend. That's about 1, 2, 3. That's about 1/5 of that. Okay. Just cut that right down, just like that. Oh, you can't see that. It's not in the shot. There you go. But I don't want to be messing up my knife there. Just take that apart, and you see how big that is right there? That is really still too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that in half again. See that? I'm going to take it off that pan though. Alright. So you got two pieces about the size of a quarter. That's about what they are. A 25-cent piece. Okay? And then what I like to do is that there is cotton on the inside of this as well. I just like to kind of open this up. Right? And get all that mojo in there together. Now, I know that everybody usually carries a Bic lighter, which is really the right thing to do. I carry a cigar lighter, you know, just a lighter period. And a lighter should always be your first go-to when you're lighting a fire. Your ferro rod should be your last, because a lighter is gonna expend. You're gonna lose that resource at some point, and so you want to go back to this. But all you do with these to get them lit there, you see that? burns real quick, starts lighting up. And while that's doing its thing there, I'll tell you that what you should do in order to have a successful fire, especially in a survival situation, is that you should build your tinder bundle first. Now, of course, I'm not going to put one down here in the studio and start the whole place on fire, but you saw how easy that struck. Once you put your piece of survival fire cake inside of a tinder bundle and you strike that, you're going to have a fire without a problem. Now, I've been asked if this will burn if it becomes wet. Well, here's the truth. You've got fluffy cotton on the bottom. That's for a reason. That's to catch your spark if you're using a ferro rod. But on the inside of this is another layer of cotton. So if the outside layer gets wet, all you got to do is open this up and hit that with a Bic lighter, and it is going to it will light in rainy conditions and wet conditions. Okay, and once it does, you're good to go. I mean, you can see this right now. It's fully inflamed here, and this piece, which is the size of a quarter, I am going to guess and tell you that thing is going to burn for probably about 6-7 minutes maybe. That's plenty of time to start a fire, but the secret to starting a fire in inclement conditions is to have your tinder bundle and your fire lay ready. Okay, and if you got a little drizzle going on, you might have to put you a tarp over it with a ridge line or something like that. You know, just something small to keep the elements off of your fire lay. But I mean, it's going to go, so you can see it there. So there it is. You know, that's the SFK-1 Survival Fire Kit by Tramp Gear. Now here's just like always, once you hit the like and to share it and become a subscriber, because when you do, you're going to be put in our monthly drawing for something that we're going to be giving away. Once a month we give something away. I think this month we're giving away some more bush butter. Pretty cool stuff. If you haven't seen it, watch the video on that. So, till next time, you ride free, you live free, and always be safe. And be careful, though, that you don't catch everything on fire with one of these things. These jokers will burn forever. That's what I'm talking about.